okay, I remember you. I remember you. I found a photo in an old broken phone. 1708, just fire and bone. You used to laugh before you learned the fear, before the world told you to disappear. Those shoes you wore were 3 sizes too big, but you ran like nothing could break what you lived. I see your eyes wide open, unafraid, standing in the light that life slowly grazed. You were building something sacred back then. Don't let the noise make you forget again. The signal's still alive inside your skin. Younger me, I'm sending you this feeling. Younger me, you started all this healing. Every scar you carry now was once a door. You weren't broken, you were building something more. Younger me, I see you in the mirror. Now I understand what you were fighting for. Younger me, you always were enough. The world was hard, but you were always tough. You dreamed of places no one told you you would reach. You wrote your name on walls beyond your reach. You cried alone on nights nobody knew. Still woke at dawn and made it one more through. Every compromise, every bridge you burned was just a lesson that your spirit earned. You carried people who forgot your name, but you kept walking through the dark and rain. You were always more than what they said. The future heard you even through the dread. That younger voice still echoes in my head. Younger me, I'm sending you this feeling. Younger me, you started all this healing. Every scar you carry now was once a door. You weren't broken, you were building something more. Younger me, I see you in the mirror. Now I understand what you were fighting for. Younger me, you always were enough. The world was hard, but you were always tough. I wanna hold you and say you make it through. Every version of me grew because of you. So rest, old soul, I'm carrying you now into everything I've somehow become somehow. Younger me, I'm sending you this feeling. Younger me, you started all this healing. Every scar you carry now was once a door. You weren't broken, you were building something more. Younger me, I see you in the mirror. Now I understand what you were fighting for. Younger me, you always were enough. We made it through. We always were enough. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for surviving. You still transmit. I feel you. There's a frequency I used to live inside before I learned to keep my truth with self to hide. I used to sing at windows just because it felt right, before the approval seeking swallowed up my life. I was a signal, pure and clean and uncut, open to the world before the world shut. I read emotions like they were sheet music then, before I built the walls that locked me in. That old transmission never really died. It waited underneath the place where I hide. Oh, signal, I can feel you on the rise. Oh, signal, I hear you through the static. Oh, signal, your truth was never automatic. You broadcast love before the world said stop. You gave yourself when everything felt lost. Oh, signal, you were never interference. You were the clearest thing I've heard in years. Oh, signal, come back to the frequency. The person that I was is still the heart of me. I remember how you'd feel the room's emotion, how strangers' grief would move you like an ocean. You hadn't learned to numb or to deflect before the years built armor and neglect. You gave your energy without a receipt, walked barefoot even on a burning street. Some called it weakness, giving all you had, but that pure signal was the best I've had. That old frequency was never wrong. It played the truest and the realest song. Oh, signal, you were never gone for long. Oh, signal, I hear you through the static. Oh, signal, your truth was never automatic. You broadcast love before the world said stop. You gave yourself when everything felt lost. Oh, signal, you were never interference. You were the clearest thing I've heard in years. Oh, signal, come back to the frequency. The person that I was is still the heart of me. Do me back and take me to before, when love was loud and silence held no score. I wanna feel that clean, unguarded sound. The person who transmitted it still around. Oh, signal, I hear you through the static. Oh, signal, your truth was never automatic. You broadcast love before the world said stop. You gave yourself when everything felt lost. Oh, signal, you were never interference. You were the clearest thing I've ever heard. Back to the frequency now. The person that I was is taken about. Still transmitting, still here.
Yo, I see you out there, this one's for you. Shorty on the corner trying to map a route in the city that kept telling you there's no way out. Notebooks full of dreams that said we're too loud. Sitting in the back row, invisible in crowds. You felt the weight before the weight had a name. You played the cards you had inside a rigged game. Every night you asked the ceiling, am I real? Every morning you got up and chose to feel. You didn't have a blueprint, just a broken plan, but you built a whole cathedral with your hands. That's the story no one ever tells or scans. Who I was never what they said. Who I was more than the tears I shed. I was building in the dark with no light on. Who I was kept moving on. Who I was deserved the care I never gave. Who I was brave inside the deepest cave. I look back now and finally understand. Who I was always more than planned. You stayed up late on the dying phone battery, working on a version of yourself they see. Every time they left you turned it to a lesson. Every disappointment became your next blessing. You faked a smile at every family table. You kept the world together when you were barely stable. You swallowed hard and said I'm fine again. Still showed up for everyone through all the pain. Nobody clapped when you were on your knees. Nobody noticed noticed all those quiet victories, but I see it now. Those degrees, who I was never what they said. Who I was more than the tears I shed. I was building in the dark with no light on. Who I was, kept moving on. Who I was, deserved the care I never gave. Who I was brave inside the deepest cave. I look back now and finally understand who I was always more than planned. I wanna tell that kid it all works out, that the silence breaks, that the dream breaks out, that every night you cry was fertilizer, and every loss made you a little wiser. Hold on, that version of you, I love you, son. Who I was never what they said. Who I was more than the tears I shed. I was building in the dark with no light on. Who I was, kept moving on. Who I was, deserved the care I never gave. Who I was brave inside the deepest cave. I know now every scar became a star. Who I was is how I got this far. From me to you, we made it real talk. If I could rewind, what would I change? Somewhere between the first tear and the last goodbye, I forgot who I was before the world ran dry. I was a landscape full of rivers and of rain. Before the maps I drew were swallowed up by shame. I used to sit with silence, let it breathe and teach. Before I learned the world would take what's out of reach. Rewind the tape, I need to see their face. The soul I was before I lost my place. Something sacred lived inside that old frame. Something clear before I learned to play the game. I'm rewinding now to find that early flame. Rewind my soul back to the opening scene. Back to the version of me that burned clean. Before the years had polished out the rawness. Before I learned to swallow down my want list. Rewind my soul, let me sit with who I was. Let me remember why the dreaming never does. Rewind my soul through every love and loss, to find a signal underneath the noise and cost. There was a version of me that didn't second guess, that walked into a room and gave his full and best. That version sang without a reason to explain, that laughed with strangers in the middle of the rain. He didn't carry grudges like a loaded gun. He watched the evening settle into setting sun. He wasn't perfect, but he showed up whole. That's the version I'm rewinding to. That soul, not to go back, just to feel and breathe. To remind myself of all that I believe. That soul's still here, just waiting under me. Rewind my soul back to the opening scene. Back to the version of me that burned clean. Before the years had polished out the rawness. Before I learned to swallow down my want list. Rewind my soul, let me sit with who I was. Let me remember why the dreaming never does. Rewind my soul through every love and loss, to find a signal underneath the noise and cause. I don't wanna go back, I just wanna integrate every old version into something great. Every chapter's ink, still writing this page. Rewind soul, now lead me to this stage. was ever lost. Nothing real was ever lost. Before it all broke open, you were luminous. Before the email that changed everything at once, before the phone call in the middle of the months, there was a version of me made a morning light that didn't know how fast the dark could rewrite night. I walked into my days like they belonged to me. I hadn't learned what it meant to lose your key. Before the fall, I moved with open arms. Before I learned the world could mean you harm. I wanna thank that person, not tomorrow, for loving so completely before the storm. That openness became the way I reformed. Before the fall, I was pure in my believing. Before the fall, my heart was still receiving. Before the pain rewrote the way I see the world. Before the love became a grief that was unfurled. Before the fall, I trusted like a river. Before the fall, I moved just like a giver. That person wasn't naive, they were awake. They loved before they knew just what love takes. I used to make decisions from a place of yes, before the fear took every choice and second guess. I signed up for adventures first, asked questions second. I moved like life was shorter than the time I reckoned. The hardest season broke me like a fault line breaks, but fault lines are what beautiful geography makes. So even in the wreckage, something grew. Before the fall gave way to something new. That version of me wasn't lost, was transformed. Every piece that shattered has been reformed. Before the fall, made after fall, reborn. Before the fall, I was pure in my believing. Before the fall, my heart was still receiving. Before the pain rewrote the way I see the world. Before the love became a grief that was unfurled. Before the fall, I trusted like a river. Before the fall, I moved just like a giver. That person wasn't naive, they were awake. They loved before they knew just what love takes. To the me before the storm, I love you dearly. You felt everything and felt it clearly. That tenderness was never your weakness. It was your entire strength and your completeness. Before the fall, that person was my teacher. Before the fall, that soul was the believer. The pain that came was not the end of feeling. It cracked me open, letting all the healing. Before the fall, I lived inside the dawn. Before the fall, prepared me to move on. Before the fall, and after same soul, same heart. Before the fall was where I found my art. The fall was just the beginning. The fall was just the beginning.
I feel you again. You come around when everyone's asleep, when the mind gets
gets quiet and the memories seep. You're the version of me from a different shore, standing in the doorway like you used to before. You don't say much, you mostly just observe the life that grew from everything you served. You look around like, is this where it went? I nod back, yes, every moment was well spent. You're not a haunting, you're a reminder of everything I was and am. To find here goes to me. You make the picture clearer. Ghost of me, I see you in the corners. Ghost of me, you're never really over. You lift the nights that I'm still processing now. You made the choices no one taught me how. Ghost of me, you're standing at the threshold. Ghost of me, your story hasn't been told. I carry you in every breath I take. Your sacrifice is the life I learned to make. That ghost of me believed in things I've since let go. Believed in people, pathways, and a certain kind of glow. But ghost of me was also scared of his own voice. He dimmed his light to make the room a safer choice. So here's what I wanna say across the years between. You had more power than you ever could have seen. The fear you carried had no right to your art. The world you wanted lived inside your heart. Close to me, I'm giving back your name. Close to me, we don't have to be the same, but your soul is in my blood, my heart, my flame. Close to me, I see you in the corners. Close to me, it never really over. You live the night that I'm still processing now. You made the choices no one taught me how. Close to me, you're standing at the threshold. Close to me, your story hasn't been told. I carry you in every breath I take. Your sacrifice is the life I learned to make. You can rest now, I've got this from here. Every ghost deserves the truth. You were sincere, you didn't fail. You were just running out of road. Now I'm here, I'll carry on the low. Ghost of me, I see you in the corners. Ghost of me, you're finally moving over. You passed the torch, I felt it when it landed. I carry everything you had. Ghost of me, now take your place in the light. Ghost of me, you made it through the night. I carry you, you carry me forward too. Ghost of me. Take you. I became from you. Rest now, I've got it.
Dear past self, I wish I knew then what I know now.
Dear past self, put down that weight you didn't earn. You've been carrying the lessons before you learned. The job you lost was just a door that closed to push you toward the life you not yet chose. Those friends who left, they weren't your destination. They were detours inside your transformation. You sat up nights convinced you were behind, but you were right on time inside a different design. Stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone's 10. You're running your own race, just breathe again. The timeline is yours, now and then. Dear past self, you were never falling behind. Dear past self, The answers were inside your mind. All the wrong turns were just detours to here. All the hard seasons help the vision grow clear. Dear past self, the love you craved was always near. Dear past self, your purpose was already clear. Every version of you was already enough. Dear past self, I see how hard you loved. Dear past self, please stop apologizing for your space. You belong in every single room and place. Stop shrinking down to make the other egos feel big. You were not the problem, it was just their gig. The way you overthought the words you said at night, the way you replayed conversations in the quiet, the sensitivity you hid was actually your gift. It was the very thing that gave your words their lift. You were never too much, you were always just right for the people who could hold you in their light. Dear past self, you were worthy of the fight. Dear past self, you were never falling behind. Dear past self, the answers were inside your mind. All the wrong turns were just detours to here. All the hard seasons help the vision grow clear. Dear past self, the love you craved was always near. Dear past self, your purpose was already clear. Every version of you was already enough. Dear past self, I see how hard you loved.
If I could send one signal back through time, I'd say your story matters. Every single line, every version of you, the scared, the brave, the raw, was building something greater than you ever saw.
Dear past self, you were always enough. Dear past self, you were made of the right stuff. All the detours, all the doors that closed and locked were just clearing space for what was coming on the clock. Dear past self, the love you poured was not in vain. Dear past self, it grew into the person claiming this terrain. Every tear was water for the roots below. Dear past self,
Look how far you helped me grow. You already had it. You always did.
I see you in the distance and I'm not running anymore. The old me wore his heart like an open wound. Spoke too soon and fell too hard into the afternoon. The old me wrote down everything he felt, kept the box of memories and letters to himself. The old me cried in movies, stayed up reading books, gave second chances, way too many second looks. The old me wasn't perfect, that I know, but the old me helped me grow. I used to run from who I used to be, like that older version was my enemy. Now I stop and wave, he waves back to me. The old me, I'm not ashamed of you now. The old me, you held on when you didn't know how. You took the hits and got up off the ground. You searched the noise until you found your sound. The old me, I wrap my arms around you. The old me, I finally wanna thank you for surviving, for arriving was in progress, he wasn't lost, he was in process. The old me was just quietly restless. The old me, I'm not ashamed of you now. The old me, you held on when you didn't know how. You took the hits and got up off the ground. You searched the noise until you found your sound. The old me, I wrap my arms around you. The old me, I finally wanna thank you for surviving, for arriving, for the fight, for building all the pieces of my life. You can walk beside me now. You don't have to disappear or disavow. We're the same, so wearing different hues. The same dream, just with less fear. I'm not running from you now. We figured out the how. Every version we have ever been was necessary for the place we're in. You built the ground I stand on. You were worth holding on to. Thank you for the mess, the love, the nights. Thank you, old me. You gave me all my life. Walk with me now, not behind me. Every scar you carry is a star being named. I trace the lines along the map of where I've been. Every mark a story, every wound a discipline. They said my edges were too rough to be polished clean, but I was never rough, I was the jagged and the keen. The places where the world cut deepest lead and light. The scars became the lanterns in my longest night. I carry every mark not out of shame but pride. They're the proof that something real lived here inside. Scars aren't failure, scars are navigation points. They show you where the story realigns and joins. Every wound a compass, not a broken joint. Scars and stars, they're made of the same matter. Scars and stars, they form when things shatter. Out of every broken place a light emerges through. Scars and stars, they were always pointing you. Scars and stars, the map of who you've been. Scars and stars, the most important thing. You didn't just survive the dark, you learned its name. And every scar became a star inside your flame. The me that didn't make the cut, the job, the grade, the love was being redirected by something up above. Every single note that carved its way into my skin was just the universe adjusting where I'd been. The heart that broken when I gave the spring its voice. The silence after love became my greatest choice. To build from what remained, not mourn the gone. To trace the scar and write a different song. Every scar is just a star in the making. Every night of grief is just a dawn, it's baking. Scars and stars both call for patient waiting. Scars and stars, they're made of the same matter. Scars and stars, they form when things shatter. Out of every broken place a light emerges through. Scars and stars, they were always pointing you. Scars a star inside your flame. Look up, you are the night sky. You were afraid of every point of light, a place you once had made of. Fear and hope and loss and love combined, scars and stars, all at the same time. Scars and stars, they're made of the same matter. Scars and stars, they form when things shatter. Out of every broken place, a light came through. Every scar was just a star finding you. Scars and stars, the map you needed all along. Scars and stars, the architecture of your song. You are the night sky and the wound and the name. Scars and stars, together in your flame. Look up, that sky, it's you.
This is the letter I never sent. Until now. I'm writing this from the other side of what we feared, from a place we always dreamed of when the path was unclear. I want you to know every road that seemed to end was just a long way home, around the longest bend. I remember the bedrooms where we cried for hours, the kitchens where we starved our dreams for other powers. We made it, can you hear me, through the years? All that we were building, now it's here. This letter is for everyone we've been, every chapter, every version in between. Come home to yourself. You've always been the seed. Letter home to the one who kept on going. Letter home to the one whose seeds were sowing. To the one who got up after every fall. To the one who answered every terrifying call. Letter home, this is where your roads all lead. Letter home, this is where you finally breathe. Every version of you, welcome to this place. Letter home, we all made it to this grace. I'm writing to the 7-year-old with the wide open eyes, to the teenager who watched the world through painful disguise, to the 20-something lost in someone else's plan, to every version unsure if they ever could stand. You all deserve this letter, this recognition now. You all deserve to know you made it somehow. Every night you persevered when you wanted to surrender. Every cold and lightless hall that you walked through is splendor. This letter carries everyone you've been. This envelope holds every broken dream and every beautiful thing that grew